Now, a lot lately, you guys would be like, bro, you're making too much videos. Other you, we won't get that much views. Because our videos are named wrong. It's hard for people to search those videos up. Unless if you're subscribed to me, you might get the notifications. But yeah. This is the first opinion and versus video. This is basically a versus video, but okay, here we go. I'm silent because I'm silent because I don't want anyone to bother me. So, because people bother me when I'm downstairs doing videos. So, doing one up here. This opinion video is day versus night. It's basically a versus. Day versus night. If you're a night fan, then basically it's actually not day versus night. It's light mode versus, it's basically light mode versus dark mode. I'm a fan of dark mode. You guys comment down below what your mode is. Light mode, dark mode, or blue mode. Anyways, here we go. Light mode could get too bright for you to blind. You could get blind. I'm gonna go get a piece of paper first. Be right back. I got a piece of paper and this isn't a marker, but it's a pen because I couldn't find any. But all right. So pretend that I don't have my answer yet. I want to make a little tally chart right here. I mean, I'm not a tally chart, just a chart. So here we have this. This thing right here, you guys see it? All right. Light mode will be on the left side, and dark mode will be on the right side. So, by the way, tell me what your favorite mode is: light mode, dark mode, or blue mode. And blue mode is not counted in this, because light mode and dark mode can get blind and you could not see. Here we have our little hold on, a little chart right here. See, we have light mode and dark mode. I gotta write down our first answer for light mode. It will be too bright for you to see, and basically you just get blind. Like, look at the sun too long. It's really easy just to look at the sun because it's so bright. You could get blind. The sun's bright, so that's 1 point for light mode. Whoever has the less modes wins. So it's gonna be a tally chart. That's a 1 point right there on the light mode. Dark mode, you can't see anything. Too dark. And kids are afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark, and I'm not afraid of the dark, but I'm afraid with what's in the dark. Yes. Doesn't make perfect sense. I'm not afraid of the dark. The dark is just black. I'm afraid of the stuff that's in the dark. It could be a killer. I don't believe in killer clowns. I mean, there are killer clowns, but they're not basically killers, okay? So, 1 point for light mode and 1 point for dark mode so far. Light mode. Think of the seasons. Light mode would be summer and dark mode would be winter. Ooh, that's kind of 1 point for both of them. Summer, I love summer, basically, obviously, because, there's some parts I like summer, but some parts I hate summer. Some parts I like winter, and some parts I hate winter, obviously. Light mode, in the summertime, there's mosquitoes, and it's really hot out. You're sweating all the time when you do exercise. But in winter, it gets so cold you can't even see your fingers. It's best to stay in though. Wait. But in the winter, it's much easier to warm up. That still counts as 1 point for both of them because basically in winter people hate going outside, so. Alright. 2 points so far for both of them. Here we go. I think it's going to be a tie. What do you think is going to happen? Alright, next one. So think of the color of the headphones, the pencils. I'm ordering headphones anyway because they're coming next week, but think of the headphones and the black headphones, the white papers and the black papers. Black paper, huh? So first we're going to do white papers and black papers. Ooh. That's probably 1 point for dark paper because you can't even see with a pencil, barely even see. You can get with a marker, you can kind of see that, but that's going to be awful. So 1 point for dark mode once more. And here we go. Onto the headphones. Basically, I don't know, there's no points on the headphones. So basically it's dark mode losing so far. Right there. Alright, next one. Think of the nearest planet to the sun and the furthest planet to the sun. Furthest planet is obviously Neptune because Pluto's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet. So it used to be a planet, but now it's a dwarf planet. So don't count Neptune. Don't count Pluto and its moons, Eris and stuff. So just say Pluto and I know Mercury's not the closest to the sun, but just say Mercury because I know some planets that are close to the sun, but I forgot their names. So that means if you were on Pluto, you'd freeze to death. Mercury is a very cold side and a very hot side. I think I'd rather go on Pluto because how would you get off Mercury? I mean, if you go on Pluto, basically you would never go on Pluto because it's too far away, so I won't play for light mode once again. I know these are really dumb, but... Alright, now think of the white socks and the black socks. White socks, people can see you better. I mean, black socks, they can see the socks better. White socks, they can see it better. No point on this one because it's a dumb question. Alright, next one. Think of. Oh, got it. White clothes and dark clothes. I don't know. I like dark clothes better. Because dark clothes. So 1 point for light mode. So far, it's light mode losing now. As you can see. Alright. These are dumb questions. I gotta think of a good one. Oh, here we are. Think of white. Think of Antarctica and nighttime. Antarctica's white. Nighttime is also cold too, and so is Antarctica. I'd rather be night, and Antarctica's light, but it's cold. Well, 1 point for light, because I like a night better than Antarctica. Antarctica, you'd freeze to death. So 5 points so far in light mode. You can see that. Alright, here we are. Here we are. White blankets and dark blankets. These are dumb questions. I don't know why I'm thinking of these, but light blanket or dark blanket? What do you think? Dark blanket, obviously. Dark. White. I'd say. Oh my gosh. It would be crazy, but there's barely even any black blankets anywhere, and there's more white blankets. So obviously 1 point for dark mode. So far, they're obviously gonna tie. All right. Next question. Okay, here we are. A white ball or a dark ball? Well, if it was a dark ball, it was nighttime, your lights were off, how do you see the ball if you want to play with it? Obviously, it's going to be 1 point for dark mode. They're tied. Now, finally, which is better, white mode or dark mode? They're tied. That's all I can say. They're tied. Look at me like that. They're tied. I said they are tied.